My name is Kazumasa Inao. I'm the owner of a restaurant specializing in oden. After graduating from high school, I inherited this restaurant and the shopping arcade from my grandpa, who is now deceased, and it's been 7 years. Well, I'm getting by, but sales have not been good lately. I need to do something about it. The surrounding environment is changing, and the clientele seems to have changed as well, so we don't get as many customers as we used to. I hear that the stores nearby are also having a hard time. To be honest, we're in danger too. Especially in the summertime, it's really bad. I wonder if any customers will come. It is late afternoon in summer, and it's extremely hot. The restaurant is deserted. Demand for oden is low in the summer. Is it because oden has a strong image of warming the body? As I was thinking this, the door opened. There's a customer. Welcome. Huh? Hey, uneducated bottom feeder. You're pretty much jobless during the off-season. Just sell the business already. Mikio looks down on me as soon as he enters the restaurant. He is a former classmate of mine from high school. If you're gonna obstruct my business, please leave. I have no intention of selling the business. Do you think a restaurant running in the red has any value? Well, it's certainly in the red. I admit that. But you just need to shut up and get out! I'll sue you for obstruction of business! Ooh, scary! I'm just giving you some friendly advice, you know? You're a stubborn son of a bitch, aren't you? I'm telling you to just sell me the land and I'll put it to good use! This guy graduated from a good university and got a job at a prestigious real estate agency. His parents were bureaucrats or something, so he already had an elitist air about him. But now, it's even worse. Whatever, get out! The evening of the day after, I was at a regular meeting of the shopping arcade.
They want to buy up the land around here to build a condo. It's No Heart Real Estate, right? I heard. That store that closed recently, rumor has it they sold the land to them.
They're talking about Mikio's company. Apparently, he's trying to buy out not only my place, but others as well.
But to be honest, it's true that business is not as good as it used to be.
And then the meeting is over, and I'm walking alone on the street at night. The meeting is just a place to exchange info. I know that even if I remain stubborn, there's nothing I can do if we were in the red. To be honest, our business is in danger. At this rate, we'll probably go bankrupt in a year at most. I wonder what we should do. I wonder if some goddess of business will suddenly appear. What? For some reason, there was a woman lying on the road with a terrible look on her face. Is she a zombie?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, she's a human. Now, around the time I was encountering such a strange woman, Mikio was talking with his boss. How's the progress? There won't be any delay in the plan, right? Of course not. I'll take down that desolate shopping arcade in no time. Good. If all goes well, I'll give you a promotion as promised. However, if it doesn't work out... oh, don't worry. Leave it to me. Amazing. Oh, my supper. I brought her to a park nearby. I offered her the bento I had in my hand, and this is what happened.
Give me more! Give me more!
There's no more! Anyway, hey, Komoro, why were you lying there?
What? How did you know my name?
Don't point at people with chopsticks. You're Suzune Komoro, right? We were classmates in high school.
Kurasumeto? What language is that?
What? I said classmates. I guess she's become a weirdo after not seeing her for a while. You used to always get the best grade in class, though.
I see. Inao-kun, huh? I don't remember. Sorry.
Hey! Well, we hadn't seen each other for almost 10 years, so I can't blame her. So, anyway, why were you lying there hungry? When I asked her about it, she starts talking sadly.
I was a business consultant in the city, but I'm unemployed now. My job change didn't work out either. When I came back here with the last bits of my money, my parents' house was gone.
Come to think of it, she was from a pretty poor family. Huh? Business consultant? What? Could she be the goddess of business that I asked for? Come to my restaurant! We're on the verge of bankruptcy! Not just me, but everyone at the shopping arcade is! Lend me your strength! But Suzume folded her arms, turned away, and said,
I don't understand. What's going on? Well, it's true avoiding bankruptcy and all that is my expertise. But I'm a pro, so I don't want to be taken cheaply. If you're going to hire me, you should give me a reasonable contract, right?
Huh. You ate my lunch, though.
Anyway, I'm not a cheap woman, okay?
How about a place to live and 3 meals a day, and all-you-can-eat oden? When the business improves, you'll be hired. I'll pay your salary too.
Okay, let's go. Let's go now.
That was easy. I'm the one who came up with the idea, but I was a bit worried about her. And the next morning, she was listening to my story while eating oden. So, you see, my restaurant is in trouble, and so is the entire shopping district.
I see. Oh, this daikon radish is so yummy.
Listen to me!
It's easy. Just manage your business according to the client's demands. Also, eating oden is too hot in the summer, isn't it?
What? If I could do that so easily, I wouldn't have any trouble, would I? I hold my head in my hands. You don't have to be a business consultant to give such easy advice.
It's true that it's difficult to find out what customers want, though. Oh, can I go for a walk? And after that, I'll have another round. Extra konnyaku and fish cake, okay?
She just does whatever she wants. She really went for a walk, and she's not coming back even at lunchtime. I sigh. If she was really a consultant, she would have meetings with me and stuff. What in the world is she doing wandering around without seeing the business?
That's a lot of sighing, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Things happen. Good luck. I'll keep coming as long as the restaurant is there.
I was encouraged by one of the regulars. As she pays the bill and leaves, I make up my mind. That's right, I have to do what I can by myself, without the help of others. First, oden is not enough. I need to start offering new items. As I made up my mind...
I'm back! Oh, it's so hot. Wow, it's not that cool here either.
Suzume finally came back. As soon as she came back, she asked for oden. Oden for breakfast and lunch in this hot weather? Shall I prepare something else?
It's all you can eat, right? It's okay. I'll just have oden for now.
Suzume eats while thinking about something in a daze. When I asked her about consultation, she insisted on waiting a bit. I wonder if I've been deceived. After a few days like that, on the morning of a day off, Suzume declares,
I've made my decision. Now get up.
Hey, you!
Whoa, what are you doing?
Shut up! Not only do you do nothing, you even deprive me of a good night's sleep on my day off? I'm so stressed I'm gonna mess up your face!
Work! Seriously, I made my decision!
What decision? I haven't even slept because I've been coming up with new menu items day after day. Yes, I've been trying out new menu items other than oden every night after the restaurant closed, but...
Oh, that's useless. Give it up.
Huh? My ideas and hard work were dismissed just like that. And she looks at me with a serious expression that I have never seen before.
It's counterproductive for a restaurant specializing in oden to offer anything else. This restaurant has a good selection of drinks and side dishes, and there is no competition nearby, so that's good enough. Well, but if you still want to offer something else, I'd suggest adding Kansai-style oden. Kansai-style uses many different seasonings and ingredients. I think it adds a good variation. Then there is the clientele. I've been walking around for the past few days and I see more and more high-rise condos. In the past, there used to be a lot of factories and offices of small companies, but now you can assume that the demand for a drink after work is no longer there. What do you think the clientele for high-rise condos in Tokyo is like?
People in their 50s who have settled down and have money?
Nope. People in their 30s who have a new family and earn less than 10 million yen a year. There are lots of kids around here, right? So, there is more demand to take the food home and eat it with the family, just like the convenience store food. There are others. This is just an idea, but I'd lower the temperature of the AC much more.
What? But that would be too cold then, right?
No, I really think the AC should be lower. You don't really want to eat hot food during the hot season, do you? Odin is more associated with warming up in the winter. If you come into a restaurant in hot weather and it's not very cool inside, you wouldn't care about eating Odin, right? That's why I would dare to put up a sign out front that says, "The AC inside is very cold."
Whoa. I was overwhelmed. I can't believe this is the same girl who was just roaming around until yesterday. No, she was only pretending to be roaming around. And then, as I had asked her to do, she also presented her ideas to everyone in the shopping arcade.
That girl came to our store. To mine too. I thought she was a strange girl because she didn't buy anything and just stared at our products. Now, let me go on and give you my own observations and suggestions for each store.
Like me, everyone in the shopping arcade listened to what she had to say.
It's over. I'm tired.
She said this while stretching as she finished explaining to everyone. Good work. I'm sorry. I was wrong about you. All of your suggestions were excellent.
Oh, it's okay. I was just pretending to be a normal resident here. I may have looked like a lazy person. You gave me lodging and delicious Odin. Then I should do my fair share of work, right? But I've only made a proposal. Consultants can only offer suggestions and a little help. So, it's up to management and employees to put them into practice. Oh, but don't worry. I will personally help you with your business.
She laughed a little happily. A few weeks later, around the beginning of August, Mikio received a report from his colleague.
There seems to be some movement in the shopping arcade you're trying to buy out.
They're just struggling like the bottom feeders that they are. In fact, they would end up spending more money and go bankrupt sooner. How miserable.
Whatever. Well, I'm not responsible for this project, so do as you wish. All right, that was quite a hard work.
Nice work. It's great that you can even make a website. I'm not so good at it. I talked to her while handing her prototype takeout Oden cup and Kansai-style Oden.
In this day and age, the internet is an essential advertising tool.
Sorry that I suck at it.
I guess I've done all I can do in the short term. I hope things turn out better.
Well, the number of customers didn't increase dramatically.
Wow, it's cold. But Odin is better when eaten in the cold like this.
But more seats are now filled than before for sure. Plus...
Excuse me, can I order for takeaway? Both Kanto and Kansai style, and all the different kinds of ingredients? Sure, thank you very much.
Just as Suzume had hoped, there were quite a few takeout orders, and sales were increasing. As for the shopping arcade, the number of customers has definitely increased compared to before.
I didn't know there was such a delicious restaurant here. I'm coming back for sure. I thought it was a desolate shopping arcade, but it's quite nice. Good! I'm sure the number of customers will continue to increase.
And the lady in the shopping arcade talks to Suzume.
Oh, Kazumasa-kun, Suzume-chan, thank you. It's all thanks to you. Yeah, at first I wondered how it would turn out, but you're strangely persuasive. Oops, I forgot I came out to do something. Stop by my store later, I'll give you some freebies.
With that, the ladies left.
Hey, what is this? Wasn't this supposed to be a desolate shopping arcade?
A few days later, Mikio marvels at the current increase in the number of people here.
What has happened in the past weeks? It's crazy. At this rate, my plan, my promotion. Hey, what did you guys do? Oh, it's cold.
Mikio got into my restaurant as soon as he saw what was going on in the shopping arcade.
Why is this restaurant so cold?
You didn't see the sign?
Who are you?
Suzume also seems to have forgotten about Mikio, who was a classmate of ours. Well, whatever. The customers looked confused too. If you're trying to sabotage my business, please leave.
Don't be silly, you undereducated bastard! This great man Mikio is not like you, okay? You should just let this business go bankrupt. I don't know what you did, but don't do anything unnecessary. My promotion is at stake!
Huh. I got annoyed at how selfish he was. Why should I let my precious restaurant go bankrupt just for this guy?
Mikio. Oh, I remember! Mickey-kun! The all-time second place,
Wait! You are Suzume Komuro?
The two confirmed each other's names. Come to think of it, they were both classmates. Huh. Oh yeah, I was too.
Yes, Suzume always came in first in her test grades.
Yay!
And Mikio was always in second place.
Damn! Why do I have to lose to that kind of woman?
So, Mikio was one-sidedly hostile to Suzume, but she didn't even notice that. Such two met again. Let's see what happens.
Don't tell me! Did you do something to this shopping arcade?
What? I didn't do much.
Bullshit! How could such an uneducated guy do anything?
What? What did you say?
Suzume's expression suddenly became tense.
Kazumasa-kun helped me when I was about to faint. He helped me a lot back then. And I just gave him some simple advice to return the favor. But it was Kazumasa-kun and the others in the shopping arcade who did the hard work. And to make fun of such hard work saying that they are undereducated? Shut up, you bastard!
What's wrong with you? There's no value in this old-fashioned Oden restaurant or the shopping arcade, is there?
Mikio said such a thing even after what Suzume told him. But...
I can't overlook what you just said. You've been pissing me off since a while ago.
the first one to stand up was the woman who always comes to eat here. And as if following her, other customers also started to stand up.
How can you decide the value of this restaurant and shopping arcade? Who do you think you are?
I agree. You're gonna destroy such a good restaurant for your own petty profit, huh?
Shall I call the police for obstructing business? Get out of here, you're so annoying. You'll make the food taste bad.
Whoa, this guy just passed out. Well, I guess this kind of guy is not used to being blamed by others.
He picked a fight himself and passed out on his own.
Hey. Let's call an ambulance. And while waiting for the ambulance, I bowed to all the customers in the restaurant. I apologize for the trouble, everyone. And thank you very much. As a form of apology, I'll give each of you 2 free odens. The cheers immediately erupted.
That's nice. I guess Kazumasa-kun's kind personality is going to get him some fans.
Well, a few days later, Mikio was pale again. Didn't go well, you say? You idiot! That's because you took too much time slacking off. I would have taken down that shopping arcade in an instant. I didn't think you were this incompetent. You will not get another chance.
Oh no!
There he goes again, passing out. But, well, I can't care less about him. By the way, Suzume was comparing the taste of Kanto and Kansai-style oden.
The octopus in the Kansai style is so good. Kanto's mochi kinchaku and chukuwabi are good too, but Kansai's octopus and beef tendon are also delicious. all-you-can-eat Odin is the best thing in the world.
You should help me a bit. The restaurant is busy.
What? 3 meals a day and the residence plus all-you-can-eat in Odin? That's what you offered me.
But you are paid to work for me, so do your job first.
I'm a brainy person. I'm not suited for physical labor.
Shut up! If you have time to talk, move your hands and feet! The customers watched this exchange with a smile on their faces. Now for a bit of a sequel. Mikio was transferred to a new department, General Affairs Section 5, which is located underground. Welcome to the kick-out room. So, you failed too, huh?
My career!
A few weeks after that, he submitted his resignation and moved somewhere else. Well, Suzume was collapsed. Are you alright? Well, we were definitely busy today.
No, I'm not.
Looks like she used up all her energy.
Oh yeah, Kazumasa-kun?
Then she got up slowly, looked at me, smiled, and said,
Let's go on a date sometime.
What?
Take me somewhere fun. It's a date.
Her words and expression made my heart skip a beat.
I can't believe they passed away so suddenly. And both parents, no less. And they still have children who aren't even adults yet.
I am Shugo Nishikido. In the autumn of my second year in middle school, my parents died in an accident. It felt like a bolt from the blue, and I couldn't grasp what was happening. Then,
Shugo!
Sakurako, my sister, called out to me, and I turned towards her. We had different mothers, and apparently, her mother passed away right after giving birth. The relationship between my sister and my mother, who wasn't her biological mother, was good, and I had always looked up to her.
It's okay. I'll always be by your side.
A gentle warmth enveloped me. To a 14-year-old like me, my sister, who was 10 years older, seemed like a true adult. Yeah. Leaning into my sister's kindness, I nodded softly. Not long after the funeral, I moved into my sister's apartment, where she lived alone. Since then, she took care of me like a parent.
Shugo! You forgot your lunch.
Sakurako was a novelist, and thanks to our parents' inheritance and our investments, we lived comfortably. By the way, our parents were quite wealthy, so both my sister and I inherited a considerable amount. Still, we lived frugally, avoiding unnecessary spending, including outsourcing housework.
How's school? Keeping up with the classes?
Yeah, no problem so far. How's your writing going?
It's been going well lately. Since we started living together, I feel like I've been getting some good inspiration.
No matter how busy we were, we always made time to catch up with each other. Now, it was just the two of us. We decided to share our worries and support each other.
Your favorite mystery series will be released soon.
I can't wait! I'm looking forward to finally reading it. Time flew by as we lived our lives together. At every milestone, whether it was a birthday or graduation, my sister was always there for me. Each time, the sadness of not having our parents faded a little, and I was constantly grateful for my sister's presence. It's all thanks to you that I'm here today.
How's the food today? Does it taste good?
Yeah, as always, it's delicious. Thanks for everything, sis. 10 years passed since our parents died. I was now 24 and lived alone in an apartment near my sister's place. But even now, my sister would worry about my eating habits and sometimes invite me over for dinner. Oh, how's it going with that guy you mentioned from the matchmaking party? The one you hit it off with?
Well, actually, he proposed to me yesterday.
Really? That's amazing! You've been talking about him so fondly. I'm glad things are going well.
Yeah, thanks. I'll let you know once we've set up a formal introduction.
My sister, who had always taken care of me and supported me, was now smiling with such happiness. Seeing her like that filled my heart with joy. As I left her house, I looked forward to meeting her fiancé. A few weeks later, we met up at a private room in a high-end restaurant for the formal introduction of my sister's fiancé. Nice to meet you. I'm Masuya Oda, and I'm in a serious relationship with Sakurako, with marriage in mind. Nice to meet you. I'm Sakurako's younger brother, Shugo Nishikido. Sorry it took so long to arrange a meeting. My work schedule has been hectic. Masuya Oda is apparently the CEO of a company called Oda Office. He met my sister at a matchmaking party, where they bonded over shared interests. My family wasn't well off, so I had to work hard from a young age. Even after I started my business, it was tough, but Sakurako always supported me through it all. Perhaps because she's a novelist, my sister is knowledgeable about many things and is always in tune with the latest trends. Apparently, her advice had helped improve Oda's company's performance on several occasions.
Well, Masuya, you always support me too. You listen to my troubles with writing and surprise me with my favorite sweets.
That's only natural. I want to cherish you, and I'm a big fan of your novels as well. Oh, you're a fan of my sister's novels too, Masuya? Which one's your favorite? By the way, I love her mystery series. Especially the way the main character lives his life. He's so compelling, especially in that scene. A strong, upright man is just so cool, especially in that part where... I've admired him ever since middle school, and I just can't stop talking.
Okay, stop. You're making Masuya uncomfortable.
Sorry, I get too excited whenever I talk about my sister's novels. No worries, your enthusiasm makes it all the more enjoyable. I look forward to meeting you again. Oda smoothly covers for me with a smile. What a mature man, I thought. I may be inexperienced, but I promise I'll make Sakurako happy. Please give us your blessing. I want nothing more than for my sister to be happy. Please take care of her. With the formal introduction over, we parted ways for the day. Listen to this! My sister's finally getting married! Yeah, that's the 5th time you've told me. A few days later, I was at my regular bar, bursting with excitement as I talked to Takasugi Tomonobu, a handsome man sitting next to me. Though it was our first meeting, we hit it off, and the conversation flowed easily. I owe so much to my sister. I'm sure she's had to sacrifice a lot for me. So now that she's finally happy, I can't help but talk about it over and over. That's true. Seeing a family member's happy smile is a wonderful thing. I wish I had done more to show my parents my appreciation while they were alive. Takasugi told me that he lost his parents a few years ago. Right after they passed, there was so much going on, and it was tough for him. Whether it's something you're fond of or something you regret, there are still moments when you want to share it with your parents. But then, you remember they're not around anymore, and the loneliness hits all over again. I know what you mean. I had those same thoughts after my parents passed. But I had my sister to talk to, and she listened to everything I had to say. We've always supported back to each other, as a way of supporting each other. But looking back, I'm sure she supported me much more than I supported her. I see. Then you've got to make sure you show her your gratitude and return the favor. Yes, as her little brother, I want to support her, and I'm even ready to help her with work if needed. So, what do you do for work, Shugo? Want to exchange business cards? At Takasugi's suggestion, we exchanged cars. What? We both widened our eyes in shock at what was written on the cars. Alright, let's head to the next bar, Takasugi! You're drinking too much, Shugo. After leaving the bar, I walked down the street with Takasugi. Huh? Is that... I spotted a couple in the distance and instinctively moved closer, hiding in the shadows. The reason being... What the hell? Masuya? My sister's fiancé, Masuya, was walking closely with another woman.
So, what do you think? Can you get your hands on her inheritance?
It's going well. That brother and sister pair are so naive, it's almost laughable. They are the perfect marks, just a pair of rich fools who've never known hardship. Easy to fool. Once I've drained all the money I can, I'll divorce her as quickly as possible.
Still, it's a little frustrating that you've been spending so much time with that woman instead of me. You better make it up to me.
Ray, you're always so needy. You know you're the only one I love. I'll make it up to you with a present, okay? That should cheer you up.
Aw, yay! I love you, Masuya.
That bastard. As I clenched my teeth, glaring at Masuya Oda, Takasugi placed a hand on my shoulder with a concerned expression. Hey, calm down, Shugo. What's going on? Takasugi caught up to me and put a hand on my shoulder, and the rage that had been building up inside me began to subside. Actually, I told him about how I had seen my sister's fiancé with another woman, how that woman seemed to be his real lover, and how their conversation suggested he had only proposed to my sister for her inheritance. I see. If that's true, your anger is justified. But if you act rashly and end up in trouble with the police, your sister would be devastated. You're right. I'm sorry. I lost my cool, but I'm calm now. I'll talk to my sister and tell her what's going on. She needs to know. Yes, that's important, but isn't your sister's fiancé a company president? Yes, he runs a company called Oda Office. As I explained more about Masuya Oda, Takasugi's expression changed as if he had thought of a great idea. A month later, in the president's office of Oda Office, Masuya Oda and his secretary, Rei Kaneku, were having a conversation.
A meeting with the chairman of our business partner?
Yes, they're one of our major clients. The chairman hasn't been in charge for long, so I'm sure there's a lot to catch up on. You're my secretary, so I'd like you to attend with me.
Sure, understood. I'm only dating Masuya because he's a president, but he's not that wealthy. I'll just squeeze all the money I can out of him and leave him for someone else. Besides, I've got another man on the side, and I can't keep entertaining Masuya all the time.
Unaware of Kaneku's thoughts, Oda continued to smile lovingly at her. Several days later, the two were sitting in the car, smiling as they headed to meet their business partner.
So, that woman agreed to help you?
Yeah, I told her my guardian was seriously ill, and she's agreed to provide financial support. Just like you said, Ray, people who've grown up without parents really fall for these sob stories. The two continued their cheerful conversation, but as they arrived at their business partner's office, their expressions quickly changed. Wait, what do you mean the deal is cancelled?
Yeah, you can't just tell us something like that out of the blue.
They desperately pleaded with the chairman of the company, but when he turned around, there was a cold smile on his face. This is final. You'll have to accept it. Frankly, there have been too many unsettling rumors about your company, and we believe it's time to cut ties. The chairman was none other than Takasugi Tomonobu. The major client of Oda Office was part of Takasugi's conglomerate, Takasugi Group. By the way, the struggles Takasugi had mentioned regarding his parents' passing mostly revolved around his new role as chairman. Unsettling rumors, you say? Yes. For example, that your company's president, Masuya Oda, is apparently in dire financial straits. So much so that he's been banking on the inheritance of his fiancée. That's not true. Those are just baseless rumors spread by envious people. I see. You're saying they're just rumors. Well, that's why I hired a private investigator to look into your company. A private investigator? And wouldn't you know it, some discrepancies in your financial records came up. Which is why we've decided that continuing business with you is no longer viable.
Are you accusing us of illegal activity?
Yes, according to the investigation, your company has been embezzling funds. That can't be! I swear we're innocent! Besides, can you even trust this so-called investigation? I anticipated you'd say that, so I brought the investigator with me today. At Takasugi's words, the door to the president's office opened, and in walked the investigator. Oda froze when he saw who it was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shugo Nishikido, an investigator with Love Detective Agency. Yes, I work as a private investigator, and Takasugi requested a background check through my agency. This investigation was part of the plan Takasugi came up with. By the way, the reason I became a private investigator is that I've always admired the detective characters in my sister's novels. So, was there something about her agency's credibility you wanted to question?
I see now. You're against my marriage to Sakurako, aren't you? You forced the investigation results to sabotage me, didn't you?
Of course not. For one thing, I wasn't the one investigating your company. Given that you already know who I am, undercover work wouldn't exactly be effective.
Shut up! We've been set up! Chairman Takasugi, you can't believe this fabricated report.
Yeah, there's no way this investigation can be trusted.
Oda was grasping at straws, trying to make sense of the situation. As for Kaneku, she probably didn't realize I was Sakurako's brother, but from my name and how I spoke, she might have figured it out by now. If you're so sure, then how about we file a criminal complaint for embezzlement and have the police look into it? That's right. If we have falsified evidence, we'll be charged with perjury. Let's see who's telling the truth.
No, there's no need to go that far.
It was clear Oda didn't want the authorities involved. Seeing him try to backpedal, I decided to land another blow. Incidentally, Takasugi Group isn't the only one who requested an investigation. My sister, Sakurako Nishikido, also asked for a background check on you, Masuya Oda. Of course, the real story is that I begged my sister to make the request after learning the truth about Oda. Once the official request came through, my colleagues and I worked tirelessly to gather evidence. We needed proof that the two of you were trying to scam my sister.
Deceive? That's ridiculous.
Oh, so you weren't trying to scam her? Because according to your friends, Masuya Oda said he had no intention of staying with my sister unless there was money involved. And Rei Kaneku, you boasted to your other lover about how you encouraged Oda to scam my sister.
Another lover?
Oda, shocked by the revelation, stared at Kaneku in disbelief, but I had no sympathy for him. Even though they were discussing this on a quiet street, I knew their loose lips would give us the information we needed. But still, it was infuriating to hear them brag about it. With their consent, we recorded the testimonies from your friends. My colleague also recorded your conversations in public, including the part where you said, "Once I've drained her for all she's worth, I'll divorce her." My sister also recorded your recent conversation, where you secured financial support from her using a fabricated sob story. With all this evidence, we could charge you both with attempted marriage fraud.
Marriage fraud? I truly intended to marry Sakurako.
Oh, what exactly do you mean by marriage? Surely you don't think it's just about filing paperwork, right? Legally, marriage requires both parties to genuinely intend to be married. If there's no intent, the marriage can be deemed invalid, and fraud charges can follow. From the testimonies of your friends, it's clear you had no such intent.
Wait, did you say both of you? Are you saying I'm going down for this too?
Realizing the implications, Kaneku interrupts, panicking. I couldn't believe she thought she would get off scot-free. You knew Oda planned to commit fraud, and you encouraged him. At the very least, you would be charged as an accessory, possibly even as an instigator.
No!
Even if you aren't charged criminally, my sister intends to file a lawsuit for emotional distress. After all the heartache you've caused, don't ever think you can escape responsibility.
This is all your fault, Ray. If you hadn't been so reckless with money, we wouldn't have needed to embezzle or commit fraud. And now you're cheating on me? How could you?
What? You're just a pathetic president in name only. It's only natural I'd look for someone better.
Alright. Enough of the bickering. This is my company, so cut it out. Takasugi tries to settle things with a sigh, but Shut up, you spoiled rich kids!
Yeah! You've had everything handed to you without a single struggle!
Why should you be the ones who get everything, while I've had to scrape by? The world really is all about money, isn't it? Masuya Oda, who had apparently struggled with money in his youth, clearly had some deep-seated resentment toward the wealthy. But turning his anger toward us was nothing but misplaced frustration. Just as I was about to speak up, "Spoiled rich kids? You've got some nerve. What you've done goes way beyond money."
Hey!
Takasugi's normally calm voice boomed with rage. Later, I learned that once his anger switch was flipped, he couldn't hold back. Sure, I didn't have financial hardships, and neither did the Nishikidos. But I've had to carry the burden of keeping my parents' company afloat. Every day I've worked my ass off under that pressure. The Nishikidos lost their parents 10 years ago, and they've been working hard ever since to protect each other. And what about you? What have you done? You've hurt others with your lies, trying to take the easy way out by stealing their money. Don't act like you're entitled to criticize us for being spoiled. Oda and Kaneku, overwhelmed by Takasugi's fierce gaze, couldn't say another word. Afterward, Masuya Oda and Rei Kaneku were arrested for fraud. My sister also sued for emotional distress and won. Upon further investigation of Oda office's books, it was revealed that they had indeed been embezzling funds. Both were charged with embezzlement and breach of trust and were re-arrested.
Damn it! Where did my life go wrong?
Had they lived their lives with honesty, things might have turned out differently. They would now have to live with their regrets. Meanwhile, as for us, a year after my sister broke off the engagement, Takasugi, or rather, Tomonobu, started dating her. He had been inviting us out frequently to cheer her up, and over time, he and my sister grew closer. Sakurako, don't worry. I did a background check on Tomonobu, and there's nothing shady about him. Wait, Shugo, you investigated me too? Of course, I don't want my sister getting hurt again, but it looks like I'm finally going to have a great brother-in-law, so I'm relieved. Now I'm starting to worry if I'm really cut out to be your brother-in-law. What? No way! Please take care of me too!
You two are still getting along as always. That's good to see.
Sakurako had been so down after breaking off the engagement, but now she was smiling beautifully again. And I owe it all to Tomonobu. There is no such thing as a life without hardships. Sooner or later, everyone hits a wall. In those moments, it's how you treat the people around you that determines your future. If you live sincerely and face every challenge with integrity, happiness will find its way to you.